Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I have the 1/7 scale Wakamo from Blue Archive by Neonmax. I've seen a lot of other people review this figure and she looks amazing. So looking forward to opening her. Let's get started. Huge disclaimer, I don't play Blue Archive and have no heads or tails about any of the characters. But that doesn't stop my eyes from being attracted to this beauty. I got this figure from my Massive August haul through Nin Game, together with 3 other scale figures, via a 5,600 yen surface shipping, which is about $40 US. She is about 24,800 yen, which is about 177 USD. I pre-ordered Wakamo back in October last year, and she was shipped early July this year. It took about 52 days to reach me, so super excited to finally unbox her. Her box is super sleek looking, with a classy slit window. I have a preview of her box in my August haul video, so you can check it out there. For today, I'll be diving straight into unboxing her. So let's take her out. Wakamo has one big and one small blister package for the figure and various accessories. She comes with a thick acrylic base, a short sword that attaches to her gun, a faceplate with yellow eyes to swap out the kitsune mask, and an alternative faceplate with red colored eyes. Curious, why does she have 2 faces with different colored eyes? Anyway, next she has a front hairpiece to use with the faceplates. And we have a red halo, typical for Blue Archive characters. And last but not least, the scale figure of Wakamo herself. Here are all the components for this figure, and let's put her together. Okay, now for the assembly. Let's first take out her base. Her base is really well designed. It's like an acrylic disc with patterns of Wakamo's design printed on it. And the best part is, they have metal pegs. But because the print seems to be at the bottom of the base, it'll be wise not to drag this around on the table. Okay, let's move on to Wakamo. Okay, she's like really detailed. Okay, I'll just take off all the plastic. And on the back, there's one for her really big and heavy looking tail. Okay, maybe I'll just put her on the base first. So for the base, there is a metal peg, and I believe it goes into the hole on one of her feet. Okay, you just basically gotta find her correct angle and then just slot her in very gently. At least her peg seems to be well placed. Okay, do you actually push it all the way down? Is it supposed to look like that? Okay, never mind. I think this is the best that I can do. Like, I don't think I can go any better than this. I think I can just slide this off real carefully. I really wonder how all these Japanese companies actually put the plastic in the first place. Because it's wrapped through like all the intricate parts of this figure. And here we have Wakamo. But she's not done yet. We still have this little sword to assemble. And if I'm not wrong, it goes over here. There's a little slot on the sword, and this fits onto the peg that is on the gun. Real gently. That was really easy. Next is the halo, which has this little peg, and that goes onto the back of her head. So let's try to slot this in. And with that, Wakamo is fully assembled. Looking really exquisite. From head to toe, she looks really stunning. And this character design is really next level. It's really good. Starting off from her head, the kitsune mask is really well sculpted. The profile of the eyes is indented. And there's also a little 3D pop-up of the pattern at the middle of the forehead, so they didn't have to go that hard. Just getting away with decal or painting is good enough, but they really went the extra mile. Even the fluff of her ears is sculpted, and I I like the gradient of the red ears gradually changing into the black hair. Her weapon looks very cool, like a fusion of Japanese and Western design. And it also has the kitsune mask and flower patterns scattered over it. It's really matching her face. There's even her name on it. It's like a child's handwriting. That's adorable. Her kimono also carries on the same treatment with the flower patterns. And even the edges of the flower patterns are sculpted, so there's a little bit of a 3D effect, so that's a real plus. I also like how they use the golden paint to add that additional shine to this figure. There's so much going on that you'll never get bored looking at this. Even her hair is really dynamic looking with the way it flows. There's also streaks of red because on the inside of her hair it's actually red. And I love how they have this combination of colors. Down to her legs and shoes, it's also quite well designed. I mean, that's a really neat pair of boots. The shoelace is also sculpted together with the ribbon. Really lovely touch. However, for the stockings, they just painted on. It's not a real stocking, unfortunately. But I suppose if they're going with this torn stocking look, this is the only way to do it. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna be able to maintain this. Lastly, with the base design, they really went the extra mile to give it some character, representing Wakamo really well. So, as a full package, this is 100% well done. All in all, I'm really happy with this purchase and would highly recommend this figure. I finally get why so many people have her and gave her such a great review. Anyway, that's all for today's video. Thanks for staying to the end if you're still here. Really appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, do leave a like and comment. And do hit the subscribe button with notification to stay tuned to more videos. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye!